eyebrow.
Something about the
Oh.
report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Let's do.
Oh, Fitz. Fucking buddy.
You're going to jail.
Please.
There's something about those petals we found in
What?
Penny's room. Something.
Let's ask her about it.
What? I'd be so mad
So,
if my assistant's like, actually, let's go back to that room and ask
the
her.
report that you were seen sneaking
That's
up
incredible.
Pointer Tower.
You open the greenhouse and then they turn around.
Wait a
Right,
minute.
That's not right.
We go back.
I
She's
don't
going.
go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife.
She flew
and I
away.
don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much.
I don't like
Yeah,
you either.
I don't
she
like
was
you
mistaken.
either.
You'll be
Maybe
dead.
She wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
No, she definitely not the middle one. It's holding something
Holding
else.
something else,
Yeah,
yeah.
And it was a
He
trowel.
did
Yeah.
see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
Yeah, it's the,
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
the key to the city.
Pictures of Spider-Man.
Obviously.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
He doesn't
It was
use
a
it though,
gift.
is what he said.
It's sentimental. I
Yeah.
have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Yeah, but it's
It's the only thing that can destroy Mount Doom.
Do
Is
it.
the only thing that can destroy the One Ring.
wait, destroyed Pop
the
Penny?
garden.
Wow, he's destroying Penny in the garden? Wow, Fitz, I'm envious, man. Fitz, man, I saw that in the
Wow.
mirror. I can't. I don't know about matching set, right?
It was used to bury a potted flower. Is used by Fitz to look after something. Is used by Fitz to cut.
I don't think cut. It might just be matching set then.
It could be the potted fruit, not the potted flower.
No, because this wasn't in his room.
Okay, we'll go to the last thing, and that might help. Honestly,
Well, we're to assume
Okay.
that the potted flower is a gift for Penny, that she
Penny.
doesn't actually like,
Yeah.
but the potted fruit
potted-
is just
is
here.
yeah.
So what do you think it is?
Give me my options again.
Yeah, I need
Okay.
to.
From the top here. Is the only thing that can destroy. Obviously, that's nothing. Was used to bury. Is used by Fitz to look after.
But he said
Is used by Fitz to cut.
The ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after the potted fruit in the greenhouse. That doesn't really feel exciting, but that.
Is that it?
Where do we
I
He
don't
said,
think
it's
that's
he
at
said it's
all.
sentimental though.
I think it's this. Because she's not looking after it. She admitted that to herself.
Yeah, you can try it.
Yeah, but
An ornate trowel is
I-
used by Fitz.
I
to
thought
look
he said he
after
straight up just
a
didn't
potted
use it, though,
flower
but maybe I'm
in
just
Penny's
wrong.
room.
I think he's lying.
That
And I'm
flower,
correct.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, that's the lie.
We need a
Okay.
clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Okay, now it's
Yeah,
the...
at the
Because the pots are the same.
yeah.
yeah.
Let's take a closer look at these.
I mean,
The
The
pot.
fucking
matches
pot.
The pot.
oh,
And the greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
It took me a long time to breed.
Oh, the
I
wing.
wanted the colors to be exactly right.
It is the
That's
nets, it's like
some
her.
gift.
Yeah.
Turns out
Yeah, it's her
Penny
pose.
isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go
that's
to
gotta be a
her room every now
heartbreaker.
and again.
You spend like a
She's not
huge
there.
like hours
Water the
breeding it.
flower, change the soil, just trying to keep it alive.
Much like
Damn.
your relationship.
That makes me really
Yeah.
sad, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Who hasn't given somebody you love a gift that they're like kind of ambivalent on? You're like, well,
No, when they repeat the name of the gift, so if you give them a gift, they're like, "Oh, shoes." Like, if they say the name of the gift after they get it, that's what they hate it.
We found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's
Like
those
Chris
red
said, it's-
flower petals.
Oh.
The petals.
Oh shit, I have no fucking idea.
I have no fucking
I don't
clue.
think they're fake.
It'd be wild if they were fake.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
Pardon?
We need a clue. Something
The
that shows
greenhouse.
the roses.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
people
the
we got
greenhouse.
this
Yeah,
one
sorry,
right there.
not the. Yeah, I meant the. Yeah, sorry. Is there a pic?
What?
Oh, Freya's drawings. He's got a rose. Yeah, that's
It's a
it.
drawing of Fitz and Poppy
Yeah,
in the rooftop
that's it.
garden. See what Fitz is holding?
Yeah, nice.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My
Yeah,
dears,
that's
what are you accusing me of?
Bird thievery.
birds,
crime.
bird people.
Murder, I mean murder,
Before
I
Dark
mean...
Devas. Oh, wrong game.
was used to kill.
Yep. It's still evidence from that.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time
Fucking
together in the rooftop garden.
Ace
I'm
Attorney ass
guessing
pose, Phoenix
you got
Wright ass
paranoid.
pose.
Wanted to
paper?
know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
Okay, but what about Tamara?
We need a
Or
clue
about
to compare
Tatiana.
with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of
The
them has been in the
feathers?
rooftop
Oh, the
garden.
fucking feathers, yeah.
Oh, and then we match the color,
Yep.
which is the yellow and green.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's about as specific as you can get on a bird. Was eaten by.
Yeah.
Okay. Was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it...
To confuse me!
After it killed Freya!
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Why y'all lying?
Uh-oh.
Can't stand it! I can't stand it! Hidden away up there in their private little
Here we go. The
garden.
breakdown.
I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me.
Stupid.
I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You
I mean, I'm
don't
pretty pissed
understand.
too.
Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days, but being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Penny, he actually likes you. He's been sneaking into your room at night to help a flower.
Wait a minute, there's a bear? I just realized we actually never finished talking about other people.
Oh my
Shadows
god.
flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Sucks
Eavesdrop
ass.
what the stars are saying, earthly tether slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Ineffectual father type, classic blah blah.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's greedy, or at least money hungry.
What about Hawthorne? How do you feel about her? Hawkins.
Did I not ask about Hawk?
I have no idea. I'm trying
To this guy. This is what Jason means.
Alright. Okay, so we did hit him last, so okay.
Beetle.
Beetle, yeah, that's definitely his
So,
shit.
We found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I
fuck!
think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of
No
Tangle Tower.
shot, dude.
What?
The first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
Because it's Freya's though. I'm almost certain this is Freya's.
Okay, well then get the diary.
What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope.
It's not bad.
Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has a part there to screw onto a tripod, you see. It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No,
You could see somebody across the
probably
room.
not.
These were drawn by Freya. She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
Well now, that is most definitely none of my business. Quite possibly none of yours either.
We're literally detectives on a murder
Yeah.
case.
What's this? Is it a clue?
We don't actually know.
This guy.
But Grimoire picked it up, so now he has to pretend it is.
That's how it works.
Oh, they're so good together.
Yeah.
Huh.
So,
That's what-
which one is
yeah.
Tangle Tower?
What's that?
There are two towers, right? Flora's tower and your astronomy tower.
Neither? Truly, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house?
The whole thing is a result of her squabbling with her family.
With Felix, you mean? Her husband?
No, her brother and sister, and her father. The Remington family was a rather tumultuous little unit, you see. I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
Ask about the potted fruit, because that also could be like
Fitz
gold.
seems
money,
rather
yeah.
keen to grow things like this
He's
in his
a-
greenhouse,
yeah.
doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers at all. That's a very old book, isn't it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book. Better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put. A diary can be a wonderful outlet for an
Dude, his
outpouring
fucking
of one's
hands.
soul.
Stop.
How do you know it's a diary?
I suppose I don't, but it does look like a diary.
Yeah, it gives pretty big diary vibes. not
Yeah,
gonna
it
lie.
gives big diary energy. The big lock up front is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Okay.
There's something about
Nice.
Pointer's astronomy
I mean,
habits.
yeah.
Something
Dude saw fucking
suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
as he's getting giddy over his fucking telescope right now. Doing the gritty over it.
So, Professor, what
Getting
interests
giddy.
you about
Like,
astronomy?
absolutely throwing it back.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Professor, I'm gonna have you
And
ask
how
you to stop
long
doing
have you
Jimi
been an
Hendrix hands.
astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Game theory.
Oh, go on.
Is it,
like,
You're
as
not
it's that?
really
Yeah.
interested in astronomy at all.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
I mean, it's gonna be the bug, right?
Yeah, he wants the bug.
Bug.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the
Stop with
inconceivably
your hand.
large and the unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal
Yeah,
into
I
another
mean,
world.
the problem is,
About that.
yeah, he wants money, so he's gonna. If he saw the murder, he wants to get money out of it, maybe.
Yeah, Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the scene of the crime,
Yeah,
not up at the sky.
yeah, not up the sky. Yeah, that's it.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
I want this guy to be guilty so
First,
badly,
you
but
accuse me of
he's
being
just
a
a shitter.
lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
All right,
Why?
move the
Because
telescope,
we
then,
lost your golden
asshole.
beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's
Yeah.
It's a very precious specimen, incredibly rare, valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always.
You were pretty dead set on this
around,
guy without
both
knowing too
towers
much
and
about
in
him,
the gardens,
actually.
too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important. You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the
Oh.
window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
No,
does.
everything I told you in
No,
my statement
it-
was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in
Thank
the first
you.
place.
Right.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Yes, obviously.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that button system is like one of the best things that, like. Oh,
This wasn't here before.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
Crab.
he loves music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you two, Freya.
That's fucked.
Okay,
What if-
well, I have a guess about what we're supposed to do
What
with
if
this guy.
what if Freya and Flora swap bodies? That's
Ooh!
but
Is it really
that's
from
why she's
her?
not
Soul
talking. She doesn't know how to act like her.
How can it be?
Super weird.
Why don't we
but
check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good
Good
idea.
thinking.
Hold on.
Well,
It's a perfect match.
Okay.
it's confirmed we have a ghost helping us.
Yes, ghosts!
Let's
yeah.
Trick?
keep this to ourselves
trick?
for now.
Oh shit, this is Ghost
What
Trick.
about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Yeah, don't literally stop worrying about it. That was
Oh
so
my
loud.
God.
That was so loud, Tangle Tower.
Tower.
Okay, so a state just loaded.
Yeah.
Hey, can you play that funky music for us, white boy?
Yeah, it's mine.
Yep, it's mine. That's me.
Can you play the tune
You're
for
probably
us?
wondering how I got here.
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Oh, I thought that would.
Check the thing.
I thought. How do I check it? Ah, crap.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
So, how do you interpret that?
I don't. Okay. So that means piano.
Uh-huh. But it... Well, I won't say anything. But I think you're being smart. Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that just the
Main theme, yes.
It's piano music.
okay? Oh,
Nice. Ah,
oh,
not doing anything. We do have another tape, though.
should be empty though.
Yeah, but the tape doesn't make good noise. It has noise, it's not good noise. It's like wind or something. Oh, it's bird chirping.
someone humming a tune.
Nice.
Humming.
Got it.
We need something else that makes music. Or sound.
One more. Well, we need bird.
What about birds chirping at the?
I'm assuming it's her aviary.
We need bird.
I have bird.
Can we get bird?
You guys?
And especially.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
No.
No.
Finally,
That's my try.
let me out of my cage.
They're bird cages. But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
What? Come freely?
It
Yeah.
totally is.
Here we go.
Maybe all the same.
They're bird
Yeah.
cages. Oh, it totally is.
I thought that would be it. Let me go look at all the different shapes on this thing.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Okay, there's bell.
So we need 2.
Humming. Which is the mouth.
Oh, we just need to pair them with each shape.
Yes.
We need to
yes.
get
Oh.
We need 2 more. We need to find a way. What would bell represent?
Well, I mean, in theory, we could just brute force this because there's only 8
Yeah, but
permutations left. But that's not good for content.
Yeah.
Because it can only be one of the X Men.
Okay. What about the doorbell to get in? When you ring to get in?
Yes, you're right. There is a thing
Oh
over there.
my god. Smart.
Okay. We need a bird.
Look at this guy. Big brains.
I think of where else there's a bird.
So chat, we can just solve this because there's only one permutation. There's only one answer left. Is it worth us just doing that, or is it worth us finding the bird for content?
You should.
Just solve it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't let you do it until you have the information.
Go to
cool.
go to the garden. See if there's anything
just
with
the garden.
birds just going up there or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
There's
hear
birds here.
That's literally
But there's no bird to click.
Yeah, there's no bird.
Oh, bird up here.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof. Trees.
In a
In
garden.
a garden.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Nah,
the
he's got his
egg, I
tongue
can't-
out like he's catching.
I mean,
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Yeah, I already know you put these
Yeah.
feathers.
It's another little statue doing.
He's playing a lute.
He's also.
Well, they're not headphones.
Yeah, I did that already.
I would have thought her room had the birds in it, but I guess
I would have
not.
thought that fucking too, but
trees.
In a
Yeah.
garden.
Sure
In a
would,
garden.
huh?
I'm clicking birds.
We could try it again. I mean, that's the only
Birds
way.
and making turds.
You got any birds?
Okay. What about like?
You got any birds?
This is gonna be a deep cut, but what about like if there is like a clock that has like a cuckoo bird or something like that we just like I forgot that like existed.
I still don't remember it, but I'm gonna keep popping something. Where bird? Give me bird.
I mean, thank you for pointing this out, Death on the map screen, there is a button to push if you need a hint on where to go.
Yeah, but
Well, you just asked, so I'm just,
well, I mean, I got 2 other people on this stream.
Yeah, but I've also played this game.
Do you remember what it is?
Maybe.
All right. Smart ass. Really? I thought there wouldn't be 2 in here because it's what do you call it? Because we already got 1 from here.
We already solved it.
Not that, yeah.
Do you know anything about these birds? Or birds in general?
Come on, birds.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
It's not a bird in here.
Well, there's a piece of evidence in her room that we don't have yet.
Okay.
In fact, the final piece of evidence.
Yeah, but we're only missing 1. This is the plant?
A little pot plant.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
Aha, yes! But that's wrong, because there's 2 plants in the fucking thing!
Keep clicking
There it
around.
is. The unfinished
So-
looks that way.
Not that, yeah. Thing got knocked over, you're right.
It's important, but like, to what amount?
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
I mean, we examined this
Yeah,
right. Didn't
yeah, we already got that.
anything.
Yeah.
It's something I just can't see that we haven't clicked, that I assume.
Freya's
Oh,
painting supplies.
oh my
fuck
god.
you.
Okay. Yeah, that's so
And the red's broken.
Well,
Yeah.
they're all
Oh, they're all
they're all
cracked.
cracked.
He's fucking cracked, chat? Paints? You don't care.
Felix might know the paints, I guess.
Yeah, there might be a reason.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, because he has his painting kit.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd.
Sure, bud.
They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Why do you look
Why do you
like
look
that?
suspicious there?
What's... Oh, it's like a bird outside over here that we're trying to find. Oh my god, I didn't even think about those birds. Nice, Chris.
Big brains.
Actually,
I
didn't
literally
know-
forgot I literally forgot they existed.
I didn't know there was birds here.
Brains.
I just figured we hadn't gone to this room in a while.
Try that. Well,
what
nice.
do we
You
do
could.
with
You,
them?
you should have said I knew it all
Should we go
along.
back to the gardens again?
Now it's all that. That is kind of like I like that it makes me
Let's
get them
try
all,
this
but
again.
like I don't like that I wouldn't. It's like you can't solve
Now, I
it,
think we
even
might
though
be able to
yeah, I
solve
fucking could have because it's only one option.
I like that. I like that. Because they made a cool puzzle.
No, I get it, but like, I don't know, whatever.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe
Chris.
it's broken.
You gotta
Right.
match them up with what each
Do you
symbol
hear that?
represents, right?
Oh,
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Are we gonna
secret
go in?
room.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go into the evil monkey head? Yeah, of
But
course
there's
we
a
are.
couple of things I want to do first.
Oh. Collect all clues. Complete suspicion roll
Yeah.
subject.
Oh,
tally, the
Okay,
crime.
that's
okay. Is
the
this?
final bit? So
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start from the top. You're done, if I recall.
What's the advice? What's the advice say? Just
Done.
curious.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I still see if it gives us like a room to kind of.
Fifi.
Sure.
Bonk. Oh, you're done as well. Great.
Yeah, but
Done. Okay, so
what, the paints? The paints?
yeah.
paint.
the paints, that's new.
Yeah, that's the most important
Fifi,
thing here.
did
I
you
think.
test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, of course.
I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
What?
Pot
Oh.
full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Can you
I mean,
explain?
if we back out of this,
Yeah, I'm just finishing out though.
yeah,
It
you're
is
fine.
an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh,
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
Right.
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Alright, now you'll tell me.
something
Yeah.
about Felix's painting.
I mean,
something.
Let's
Yeah.
ask him about it.
Felix. Oh,
All right, Mr. Felix, what do you got, buddy? Suspicion.
Mr. Fitzgibbons, if you'd be so kind.
I love that name.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it.
Yes.
I used it to paint, obviously.
Yeah, sure, bud.
Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, now with it.
Oops.
What exactly are you
It's
accusing me of?
Not your paint pot? Or right?
Oh, it's that the color is important because it's gonna be slightly different from the red paint.
Yeah.
I think it's this.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint
Yeah, but you can
pots.
compare it to
End
the new
of
ones, I
discussion.
suppose.
That's not the end of the discussion.
A clue to compare with Felix's red paint.
Yeah,
Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Or one of the pictures she drew, but
Let's take a closer look at this.
the lids are different.
Blank is full of blood. Her red is full of blood. Oh, also look at the label on her red paint and the label on his red paint.
Yeah.
That's us, yeah.
I mean, the lids were.
The lids were swapped to hut. Yeah, but the lids were swapped, but the labels were not.
Yeah.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours.
I saw Felix
Swapping the lids
vent.
doesn't hide what you did.
We did that a long time. We thought
Why
that
are
a long
you
time ago.
bothering
Potentially,
me
we just didn't
about
have the
paint
original
anyway?
paint.
Yeah.
None of
This one could have been done.
connected
This
to
accusation could have been done
murder.
really early. We
Probably,
got that
yeah.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're supposed to go to that room
Just
first. We
grab
should
his
grab
item.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the thing? Why is Felix stealing Freya's paint relevant to the murder? Because
Just give me some options here. On the
this red paint pot contained
Felix
no red
contained
paint.
no blood.
Yeah.
Somehow filled with blood
Yeah. By Freya?
before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Yeah.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh,
Does blood work as paint though? Like, how would she not notice?
something.
I mean,
Right. Fine. Here's
It
the
was definitely-
story.
I feel like the viscosity just wouldn't
Busy
work.
working
Yeah.
on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
Why is it full of blood, idiot?
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So...
I killed her. I mean, fuck,
I
shit.
took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
Why
And the
is
paint
there
pot you
blood?
left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
to paint the
I
bird.
was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
Wow.
Character.
Oh, what the?
Let's go over what we know about the.
Yo, let's go!
Nice,
Is that everyone?
No. I think it's this. Wait, is it? Is
Might
this the?
be.
Is this the point of no return thing?
No. You have to go down that thing.
Let's just check everyone really fast.
I didn't think we'd get everybody.
Pointer's done, I'm pretty sure.
Pointer's done.
Yeah, he's good. Poppy's done
Yeah,
because she was the first one we did.
Maybe we are. Yeah.
We asked you about the pedals, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think we've got everybody.
And then
We got
Hawk and
Hawk,
Fitz are
we
done.
got
Yeah,
Hawk,
that's it.
yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do it. All right.
We know a little more about the crime scene now.
But did we do
What do you
Flora's?
Was
Technically?
Freya stabbed by her own
Yes.
painting?
Yes.
Okay,
we
was
did.
it? Okay.
Hers was weird. It wasn't like
Stabbed by her
colors,
own
it was
painting?
dark.
No.
Was Freya stabbed by a knife? Why was there blood on the painting?
Oh, because the
Paint from the paint pot
was
was.
replaced with blood.
That's not quite right.
I was gonna use of the feather. No, that's not work. That won't work. Oh yeah.
To prove the existence of magic.
No, it's up. It's up. Yeah, that's it.
To resemble a bloody knife.
That's
not
it.
Right.
I think that's it.
I mean, is it? But that. Sure.
blood from the paint pot
I thought that was it.
used to paint the red.
It wasn't intentionally,
painted
though.
in a dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately
She's holding
put
a
blood
feather,
in the
yeah.
paint pot.
She's not
and
dead.
hid that feather after the crime.
We're gonna walk in and she's gonna be over with a gun.
Possibly.
Well, Detective Grimoire.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time.
Yeah.
It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down.
Yeah.
Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope,
Which makes sense.
but
'cause
he
the-
did see
Yep.
Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too.
Somebody threw a flashbang.
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and
Good
more
point.
interested
Yeah, get everything
in the
else
how.
figured out. That's pretty good.
The angle of Freya's wound
I love
suggests
mysteries
she
so
was
fucking
stabbed
much.
at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with the
Yep.
painting.
And
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
Yeah, that's
That
what
would
I'm saying.
explain
She- yeah.
how someone dropped something onto her.
yeah. She was like
Are
knocked
we
out.
done?
For now. It's about time we found out what's beneath
Let's
the gun.
do it.
Maybe.
Chat. Oh, before we go in here.
Yeah.
People who know. Are we like? I feel. I mean, it's this part is longer than I thought, but this is like the ending sequence, right?
Yeah, right. But we got everything. I'm pretty sure.
No. Chance was just saying like go present everything to everyone, and I love that, but we'd be here forever if we did that. So it's the thing where we would be.
Yeah, we
Do
could
we
do
keep
probably.
playing for another 45 minutes, or do we call it?
Yeah,
now?
I'd rather just keep playing 45 minutes, personally.
Okay, cool. Then I'm fine with that.
Real quick before we go in, Jason, what's your current theory?
Well, so the thing on the music box when they were trying to like listen to it or something, like somehow knocked them out or made them like in like a comatose state, and then somebody dropped the knife from up there. I
Yeah.
still think it's Hawk. I don't know why.
I still
But-
think it's Felix.
Yeah, it could be. But would he have gone in the room because the door was broken down? He was waiting in how to get out.
I think I'm certain that the actual murder was committed via dropping probably the towel.
I get that.
through here and reeling it
Right,
up.
I get
The
that.
only thing I don't get is how was. Well, she does have wind magic. We talked about this.
That's how. If they're knocked out from like whatever the Cthulhu thing is or the dream thing, that's how they drop it. Flora doesn't see it, so she can't say anything about the murder. She thinks she's guilty and or like reserved or whatever. She's like, okay, whatever.
No, is that it's Isaac Blue from Saving Our Intro
but
fam?
wouldn't so I guess the only thing is now if he didn't see who dropped it.
I don't think
he was
able to see it.
No.
he didn't see who dropped it, so that way he can't blame it on Felix. Now Felix could be guilty. One of my biggest.
Well,
beliefs
I don't
with
think he'd
Felix
be able to
is-
see. Like, sorry, I don't think he'd even be able to see the drop with the painting blocking it. Realistically.
Okay.
Well, let me go look at the angle.
I think you
No,
could.
I don't think you could. I think Jason, you're right, and then like
Every astronomer
hypothetically he
try.
should be able to, but I think like mystery game
Eh.
logic, it's like
Yeah.
no.
I can't move it.
Still a thin knife, I guess, or a thin trowel in this case. I mean, Felix is the only one who could put the trowel back. That makes him the most guilty in terms of that.
ToonIRL, you're our Sherpa here. Is there anything we should definitely show to someone before we go to the end game here?
But the reason why
Oh, sorry,
what's his face
we
wanted
can
to
also
know
say
it.
Rookie.
The reason why he wanted to blackmail whoever killed, like no offense, he didn't really care about who killed who. He He was more concerned.
No, he didn't. You're right.
Like ways to blackmail somebody. Yeah. It honestly, if the problem is, there's only Felix legitimately either is lying about the person in front of Penny, making him guilty, and he's still the only one who can put the trial back. Chris is probably a higher chance to be likely right. So the only chance it has being Hawk is of he was being honest, which I don't think he was. So it's just weird.
One of the reasons for being completely unsuspicious of Hawk is because I think that they're supposed to be like our Edgeworth. I would at least show everything you found at the crime scene to everybody. Okay. Oh, we're already in order. I should have put our tower. Okay, shit at the crime scene to you, Mr. Man.
He's looking like, hey, I killed my
He's very
relative.
in this room alone, yeah.
What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
Wow.
What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I find it comforting.
Anything else we found in the crime scene? No, right?
The damaged tape, right?
The tape, yeah.
Oops.
Technically.
Alright. That
All right.
looks like it might belong to Poppy. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
I feel like
Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
Hemi on Smash gets it.
The egg.
Oh, the egg.
Does Flora
Egg.
normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit, I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
The first puzzle we did.
I
in this
feel
game.
like if somebody keeps
Yeah.
something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Felix, that's a good
Rules
point.
to live by.
And you know what?
Felix,
Like,
Felix just said, "Happy wife, happy life."
yeah, Felix, like, I respect my wife's ability to have privacy in some things, and that's okay.
Hot take.
It's unlike
oh,
her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
no. She fucking died.
Yes, so we shall.
I swear we asked him about his
I've been
models
carving
before.
for a couple of
Yeah, we did.
years now.
I
But, like, it's not marked.
I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Yeah.
Do you paint them yourself too?
Goddamn.
I do indeed. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine.
I'm homebrewing Warhammer 40k miniatures.
This guy would
on
love
hard
Warhammer.
fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower.
Oh, in the apartment where he has his
all
affairs.
that,
So yeah, drop a reference to the folks at home. Alright, moving on. Beefy. Alright, Beefy. What's going on? Did you kill her or what?
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why. I require facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then she fell...
Correction. She was stabbed with something. There was no knife
Correct.
found at the crime scene,
Apart from the one in the painting.
which as a mere abstract representation does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife. That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and
Yeah,
in the
there
Grand
are.
Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Facts.
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
Do not know the answer. The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
ToonIRL, we don't got that for
When
that.
did it get cracked?
I don't care what the achievement
Not
either.
pinpointed
It's the same
exactly.
achievement.
All I know is that it must have
It's true.
happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Okay. And when was the murder? Do we have a hard number on that?
Is she
think so. We got like a various time frame, I thought.
Yeah. Because I assume that happened at the same time. Helpful letter, I guess.
Curious.
It was the day before we arrived. Okay. So the gramophone either was broken the day before that or during the to-do. We'll start with the pointer. Work our way down, then out. God, he really is shaking that ass, though.
He is shaking that ass.
Not exactly a wealth of
The pointers,
information, is
the
it?
pointers, and
It's
the
enough.
pointed asses.
Isn't the process of decay fascinating?
Oh, God.
Actually,
Not really decaying.
sure, but I don't want to
It's
talk about it.
becoming one with nature, all the same.
How we doing?
Good. We're working through. Hey, portrait.
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing is rather vulgar. Here's a thought. Do you suppose the paintbrush could be the murder weapon?
No.
After all, it was found at the scene, right
No,
next
it
to
was
Freya's
not.
body.
No, buddy.
I guess it's possible.
Curious little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment. It was empty when we opened it.
How bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Pointer property originally, purloined by the fellows. Typical.
A Pokemon did that?
I haven't seen that tape for a long time.
I really hope
broke?
Felix is just not the
No
easy
idea.
answer because
Ah,
how
well,
we got his story
possessions
early
are
on,
fleeting,
Yeah.
my friends.
and it is very weird that he goes.
Freya was
I mean-
well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that
If the
much.
murder weapon is the
What
trowel,
does it
he's just
look
guilty.
like
That's just
to
fucking
you?
is. Unless
To
he.
me, it's a big, red
It's a bummer.
thing.
I hope
What
it's
a
not that.
fascinating interpretation.
He's right, though. It is a big red thing.
What do you got to say
You
about
found
this?
a murder weapon?
Steady on. It's just a gardening trowel.
Looks like a weapon to me.
Everyone
I've seen
thinks this
weapons.
thing's a weapon.
I mean, look at it.
I mean,
Is
just because we
this
don't have a knife
important?
that we found
Possibly.
doesn't mean a knife isn't the weapon. Like, good murderers get rid of them.
Yeah, how did they eat in this house?
Very careful.
Very dully.
Freya doesn't take very good care of her paints, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian, had her own priorities. I don't know what that is. I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her. Oh, that's rather sad. Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo.
Poppy's
Fuck
gramophone.
yeah.
She's had it for a long time. As a
can't
young
believe they had
child,
a
she'd
Heyo
call it her
on it.
mom's
That's awesome.
on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. Oh, terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3 different pinks. Obscene.
I love her. I think we're good here. Copy. Bonk.
God, her fucking sound.
So good.
Noticed about Freya's knife wound.
Oh?
From what we could tell, the blade went in at an exact right angle,
Uh-huh.
perpendicular to Freya's body. And there's only one
Yeah,
small
that explains the
hole.
drop, yeah.
Nothing
Okay.
in Freya's hands or anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, it's dropped from the
Whole
fucking
thing is
attic.
just a little too.
Gotta
Was
be.
she dead before she hit the ground?
I don't think so. I thought she was just knocked out from whatever.
Yeah, but like she didn't try to
Music
like
was playing.
reach up and like
Don't
even
you think
touch
that's
it.
weird.
She
The
was
letter isn't
unconscious.
addressed
is what
to
I would assume
anyone.
that to be.
Or
He was,
Uh,
her and I
Someone's
assume Flora were
Both
knocked
Flora
out
and
by
Freya
the
got
tape.
knocked out by somebody.
Whatever that tape is, the dream
Why hasn't
sequence thing.
Why hasn't anyone told us why they called us here?
What do you
We've
mean?
been alone with everyone. Why hasn't? I guess because it's probably
When
Flora.
I first saw it, I thought it
What do you
looked
mean?
like Flora was holding a knife.
For what do you mean?
We don't. So we don't know who
I
hired
don't think
us.
that anymore.
Still.
No, it was a stupid.
Ah,
thing
I
to
guess
say.
Flora did.
The room was
Yeah,
dark.
that must be Flora.
she's
I
like,
was in shock.
Somebody else would have said like, "Oh yeah, I
But
hired
it
you."
was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps.
Damn.
Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
Huh?
Why is the glass cracked down one side?
Natural wear and tear, maybe?
No way. Freya took good care of her stuff.
Penny says she doesn't. I mean, I trust Poppy more, obviously.
Yeah.
Freya would always load up the palette with all the exact colors she was gonna need. I think it helped her zone out and focus on the actual painting itself. Like getting all your sheet music lined up before playing a long piece.
Like it's relatively common
Right.
practice.
So the blob of black paint in the middle, that was for painting Flora?
Flora's dress, yeah. She wears even more black than I do. What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh.
I mean, Poppy, you're like a Wednesday Addams type, so I don't know what to tell you.
I wonder if she can dance like her.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No. The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
Hey guys, Elise is playing
It was
Destiny
empty
2.
yesterday, too.
In case anyone's worried.
Perhaps it's always been empty.
What does she say about the painting?
Makes quite an
Not
impression,
that
doesn't
one.
it?
Sorry.
Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora.
You didn't see a knife anywhere.
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
I'm at the.
Oh.
It's powerful.
The monolith, yes.
Freya
The monolith
was a
of doom.
talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Oh
We
my
don't know why
fucking
they
god!
photograph, do we?
She's been seeing
Perhaps they just
Hawk Shaw in
wanted
her
it for
fucking
reference.
dreams, right? Because she looks like that.
Oh!
I admit, Freya was a talent.
Someone
Are you
even liked it
fucking
enough to
kidding
take a
me?
photo of
Because
it.
look at the black hair.
We don't know
Shape of
why
the
they
white
took the
face.
photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
It's her she sees as her, like,
Somewhat
death
cumbersome
flag.
device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
Oh shit, Jason,
What kind of
Jason
music
wins.
do you like, Hawkshaw?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room.
Zach won't say anything because he knows Jason's right.
When I saw it.
I mean, it looks just
No,
like it. I
genuinely-
can't unsee it.
Genuinely, I wasn't like trying to lead you to something. I was genuinely curious of what
Okay,
she would
but-
say of the painting.
Yep.
Paints.
I did. So she's been seeing that in her nightmares.
What was her diary said? What did it say?
Secret diary?
Yeah. What was the exact?
Diary?
Yeah,
phrasing
read
of
the
it?
diary.
Have you read it?
Oh.
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
We
So I'm actually not certain that means that
No, but she's been dreaming about her, though.
I don't think she's been dreaming about her. I think Hawkshaw's been in her room at night looking for the golden beetle.
What's the diary say? I want to read it.
Like when I examined her?
Yeah.
It's me. Sorry, it's back in the flesh this time.
Okay.
Was it me that I let it out?
The nightmare's back.
Maybe I should rip up the painting.
Okay.
Soul Bearer works. Soul Bearer.
Yeah, no,
She's trying to soul bear her mom.
Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. I need 2 more. Found my way to the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. Okay, so there's another puzzle. I saw them all 5. Eyes blacked out.
How many people? We need. How many people are in?
Way more than 5.
But she needs 2 more.
Yeah. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. She's looking for something on behalf of Flora. I don't know why or what.
Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who
took the photos?
We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Wait, actually, hold on 1 second.
Oh, bro, the only there's exactly
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 residents.
Yeah, and that's 5 plus
1,
2.
2,
She needs 2 more. She has 5. She needed Hawk. That's 1.
No, the Hawk makes 8.
Oh, Hawk makes 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is Hawk.
Oh, I forgot Fitz is behind you guys. Yeah, that's right. But there would be 7 without it then. No, still.
Yeah. Yeah. Before Hawk would have arrived.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
She said she had
I don't
2
think it's that kind of painting.
I'm saying the 5 eyes. That's when I got the 5. I'm mixing it up. Yeah.
Had 2 and needed 2 more. Has got to be the
That
answer.
looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding
It's something
anything at all
weird
when
with
I
how they
saw
knock
her
him out.
after the murder.
I'm trying to think. That's why Flora doesn't know anything, because she was
something else.
unconscious
When
or
we went into Flora's
in a
room,
trance or whatever the
she
fuck you
wasn't
call it.
standing in this position.
Poison, maybe?
She probably would have.
I think it's I literally think it's the music. The thing
standing
played,
at all.
right?
Oh,
And
it could, yeah, it could be
That's
like
what I'm saying. They threw the tape away. That's why. And it's weird humming. So they hummed something while they were painting, got knocked out because it summoned something that did that.
What is it?
They both fall over.
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
Do you think we missed a clue up there?
I'm not
They both fall over.
Exactly.
Okay. Somebody drops the knife when they fall over. They climb out of. They climb out of the attic, grab the tape, throw it in the water.
I think there's something you're forgetting about one of those.
Probably.
We might not know about it with what we have, but I know the reason that they get knocked out.
It's the gramophone. The gramophone did something to knock them out.
I agree.
They had the headphones on, which is why they were able to go into the room, and then Poppy found them in the hallway, or Poppy did the kill.
You think Poppy did the kill? Headphones stopped some from getting knocked out. I agree with that.
And that's why they had to smash the gramophone, because the sound wouldn't stop.
Well, and they also got rid of the tape, too.
Yes, that's also a part of it.
They threw the tape away. Okay, but who would have... Okay, in the thing, who walked by the garden to get rid of the headphones?
So, people that people that by their own admission were in the garden includes Fitz, Felix, and Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Hold on.
It's an egg.
Okay, but the person who wrecked the headphones, put the head... Yeah.
But we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story.
Cool story. Do you tell that at parties to make friends?
How odd.
The pink tape was smashed, but I think the cracked tape
like
was
it might
because
belong
of
to
just
Poppy.
anger about their friendship.
Oh, that was in the gramophone.
That belongs to Poppy.
So
Oh, was that the
about
original
Flora's
one in the
tower?
gramophone? Oh,
Yeah,
the,
sure.
yeah, but the one in the water had the damaged one was also damaged. It was in the water and had the weird sounds.
Yeah.
Paints are different to flowers.
I need to know what questions they kind of
yeah.
ask
At any
in
time,
the late
flowers can
game,
bloom with
because I think we
perfect,
have like
faultless colors.
the stuff. I just need to know how it's
white with paint.
kind of
Once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others,
Headphones
not
blocking
even the
noise.
most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
Whoa, Fitz, it's not a eugenics track, my man. Calm down.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else, chat plus Zach, that I should definitely talk to someone about before we go to the end game? Because
What's the real thing? What's the real thingy? What's
Yeah,
that? What? Not even him. Like, what is that? Where do we find it?
We found it in the attic. It definitely was used to reel in
Reel it
the
up.
item.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like literally, we talked to everyone about it. Nobody knows what the fuck it is.
Right.
So the other thing about it is that the small lens has a tripod screw in it. So this has a screw in it as well, but I don't think that's necessarily connected.
No.
They're both gold. I don't know, or brass. Last call before I go to the end. So if anyone has anything they desperately want me to.
Earmuffs, Poppy the earmuffs? I thought we did.
Have you shown Poppy earmuffs? I believe she's. Yeah, no, we did. She said she found them in the hallway
Yeah.
or something.
Every time.
Always,
it makes me
always
laugh.
funny.
Yeah.
Always funny. Yeah.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
Yes.
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think
Okay.
they belong to Fitz. I put
So
them on the
Poppy was
statue
the one
so
who
he'd
put the
see them.
headphones.
Yes, by her own admission, she said she found them in the hallway or.
So somebody just disregarded the headphones. They didn't even walk in the garden then.
Pointer and Fitz's sculptures, and this is Lat's skull. You mean Felix's sculpture?
No. So they didn't need. They didn't even need. They could have been in the room still. They could have just been dropped in the room.
This looks a little rushed, even by Felix's standards.
At least he tried.
Yes, I suppose it's good for the old fellow to have a hobby. Keeps his mind from decaying,
Back
you
to
know.
finish it off. It's so obvious though.
This is supposed to be Felix, is it?
Shut
I
up.
think so.
you Paint.
I see he's
NFT
afforded
liker.
himself considerable artistic license.
The only art I think has any value is little PNGs of monkeys. Stored on the blockchain, of course.
Okay.
Good callback. Good callback.
Alright.
Hawk, but like Chris said, that could have just been her waking up and seeing her. Like,
It
half
doesn't
asleep.
necessarily mean that Hawk man, does it make it look
God.
suspicious? It's so
Muted
loud.
that. I just muted that because it was so loud. Okay, it's fixed. Look at this cool place.
Oh shit! This is fucked.
Oh hey, it's the room of evil.
Yeah.
A cracked